Hi, I'm Trish, and I didn't realise that the video had already started. I've just watched Dan's press conference today. It's Sunday, 2nd of August. I have previously been doing a video diary of stage 3 restrictions, and I got up to day 25 yesterday. Let's call this one day 1 of stage 4 restrictions in Melbourne. State of disaster. It's not really going to affect me too much at this stage. As far as I know, there's going to be more announcements made tomorrow to clarify people or like what jobs people will still be able to go to, and whether it'll be business as normal for them, or restrictions on how much they work, what work they do, or if they just, unless they can work from home, that they won't be able to work at all. I'm on a disability pension, so that doesn't affect me because I know that supermarkets, pharmacies, petrol stations will still be open. So I'm cool. That's all I need. I would like to still be able to go to Spotlight, because that's really about the only other place I've been going to. But if I can't physically go to Spotlight, I'll do an online order. It's not fucking rocket science. As it is, the other day I chose to, not with Spotlight, with another company, because Spotlight, all I buy is my cross-stitch threads. That's it. I've got plenty of fabric. I've got everything else I need to keep me in my cross-stitching joy. So I made an order the other day with another online company because Spotlight charges $1.50 each at the moment for those threads, and I found an online store where I could get them for 99 cents with only $5.50 delivery, and I needed 37 of them, so makes a really big difference in price. But anyway, so I'm not going to be affected personally. My daughter may or may not be affected because her job is, I don't want to say where she works, but at the moment it is considered essential, because it has to do with food. That's all I will say. But her hours may be, I'm thinking that her hours will be reduced, whether that means she doesn't get as many shifts, or because of her workplace being open less days per week maybe, or less hours per day. But I very, 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 very much doubt that she'll actually lose her job. I think her shifts will just be reduced, and she's fine. I've spoken to her about that. She's fine. She understands that this is something that needs to be done at the moment. My son's job, I don't know. He's currently working full time. I don't know that his job will be considered absolutely essential. So I don't know if his hours will be reduced or temporarily cut, but he's not going to lose his job out of it, and he will manage. He will manage. Somehow he will manage. He's a very positive, pragmatic young man, so he will be fine as well. The curfew won't bother me because I don't go out after 8 o'clock at night anyway. I don't really go out late at all lately because I've got nowhere to go. As far as shopping, only one person per day being able to go out to places like Woolies and the chemist and whatever. No biggie, because me and my daughter, during the stage 3 restrictions, we were only shopping once a week, and she was giving me a list. I was doing the shopping for both of us, so nothing's going to change there. I don't even need to go out every day. Exercise, being with only one other person and only for an hour, that's not going to change anything for me because I a lot of the time just walk by myself or just with my daughter or with one other friend, and I walk for about 50 minutes. So that's not going to change. I think that was the main differences. Oh, no recreation. Um, my daughter and I were going for a walk to the park and sitting in the park and doing crosswords and reading and that sort of thing. We haven't done that for a while. I don't know why we stopped doing that, but we did. So that's no biggie. And I've got no problem with all these restrictions. If these are the things that we have to do now to get through this and get over it, then so be it. So be it. I know it's not going to be as easy for a lot of people. A lot of people now, they're going to lose their businesses, they're going to lose their jobs. So if I could encourage people to do anything, sit down and have a think about people in your life, or even just acquaintances that you know, if they're in a Facebook group or whatever. If you are able to reach out to those people who you know aren't coping already, people who you know are going to lose their business, people you know who are in difficult domestic situations, you know, like domestic violence, people who are struggling already to homeschool their kids, even people who have what you may consider to be a shitty mindset, that they're whinging about the restrictions being unfair and you know, just really being unhappy for what you deem to be selfish reasons. Maybe have a chat with them and try and bring them around, because these are people who are going to be most at risk. I'm tipping that today, tomorrow and the next day, suicides are going to soar, because it will be the final straw for people. And this happened last time when the last stage 3 restrictions hit. I haven't lost anyone that I personally know, but within days of the last stage 3 restrictions going down, there were friends of friends that committed suicide. So I'm tipping that that's going to happen again. So if you do know people that are at risk, even if you think they're for selfish reasons, reach out to them if you are able to mentally and emotionally take that on yourself. I'm not one of those people. I can reach out to a couple of people, but I'm not one of those people who can just reach out to everyone and just go and message everyone and have everyone messaging me, because it's like I take on their sadness and their stress, and I feel it as well, and then I go down, and then I can't be there for my family and the couple of people that I'm able to reach out to and be there for them. But if you're someone who can do that, please do it. You might be the difference someone needs in their life at the moment. No one needs to reach out to me. I'm fine. I'm really fine. Nothing's going to change for me. I've got a good mindset about it. I've no doubt that I will have bad days, but I've got my own strategies in place to deal with myself. I'm fine. I will be fine, even if I have times where I'm not fine. I'll be fine. So that's it. I'll probably make another video tomorrow about what I think about the workplace restrictions that are going to come into place, and that'll be it. But I'm going to try to still get out for exercise each day, go for a walk for up to an hour with no more than one other person within 5 kilometres of where I live. Nothing's going to change there. And that's it. I'll talk to everyone tomorrow.